Hello everyone, welcome to today's video, and this is going to be about cooking. So as you know, the heat wave is coming back, and I just thought this will be a quick, easy summer meal to make. So this is a crispy aromatic half duck from Gressingham. You can get this from Lidl, Asda, any major supermarket. Gressingham is really good quality, so I'll show you what you get inside. So you have the duck here, half a duck, and you get a packet of pancakes. Actually no, you get two. Okay, so that'd be plenty for half a duck. And you get a packet of hoisin sauce. Okay, so you need to get the cucumber and the onions yourself, and you also get a little leaflet which you can apply to get a free book with. So right now I'm going to start marinating the duck. You don't have to do this, you can grill or deep fry it straight away, but I just like to marinate it for some extra flavour. So I've put some salt, some soy sauce, a little bit of wine, you can also use beer if you want a little bit, and a little bit of hoisin sauce as well, just to add some extra flavour. Definitely recommend to get more hoisin sauce, like a separate jar, because when you come to do the wrap as well, sometimes the packet's not enough that they give, so it'd be always good to have some extra sauce. So I'm just going to cut up the onions now. So you only want the bottom part of the onions, so you don't want any of these tip parts, so just cut them off. And you also want to take the end of the onion off as well, just like so. Like that. And then you end up with these. And then you slice up the onion. You slice it up like this, you cut it in half, and then thin strips. So I think the more fresh the onion is, the easier to do, because it'll be still quite solid. After a while it goes soft, then that's going to be harder to cut. So don't forget though that onion, not everyone's going to like this, so make sure that people like it before you put it in, or have it separate to the wrap. So if it's something that they wrap themselves, then they can choose to have it in or not, but if it's pre-wrapped, just make sure that everyone likes it. So you put the half lying flat like that, and just take caution in slicing it as thin as possible. I don't have the best knife for this, so bear with me. So the thinner the knife, sorry, the sharper the knife, the thinner the onion strips will be. I recommend putting it in a plastic box and put it in the fridge and then when the duck is done, then it'll be ready to wrap. And it's nicer cold as well, especially for the summer. I think next we'll do the cucumbers. So the cucumber is slightly easier. So with these you can save them for stir fries or fried rice or some other flavouring options, or do ginger and spring onion. That's always nice. Next, I have a whole cucumber, so I don't think I'll need that much. I think only half a cucumber would be enough. So I'm going to just cut it in half, and I'm going to put the rest in the fridge, back into the fridge. And obviously you have to peel the plastic cover off, slice the little bit, and then you can easily take off the plastic film. So again, with the cucumber, the fresher the cucumber the better, so it'll be still crunchy and solid. So after they've been in the fridge for a while, they get a bit soft and they're not nice in the wrap. So again, you cut the cucumber in half, roughly, and then you lie it flat here. I think you should cut it half again, so that the strips are not too long for the wrap, because the wraps are only small. And again, you want to be cutting thin slices of cucumber. For the wrap. There we go. These, I think you can even go half again on these. So just making them really thin. Now we're pretty much done. We'll put them in the same box as the onions. So I think we'll cut this in half. So now I'm going to empty the contents of this packet into the wok. So make sure the wok is clean as well. You have to keep watch over it, because otherwise the sauce will stick to the pan. Okay, you have to add a bit of water to the sauce, so this stops it from sticking to the pan. And you just lightly stir the sauce so it mixes in with the water. So you can see the sauce it's got like a shiny texture to it. So this is the sauce that I'm going to add additionally to the packet of sauce given in the pack. So you can get this from most supermarkets in the Oriental aisle. So this is just a hoisin sauce. It's quite cheap. It's only about £2 something, I think. So it'd be good just to add a little bit of sauce to this so that you get more as well, so there's plenty to go around. So don't add too much in the beginning, just make sure that you mix it in well and see if there's enough. So obviously if people are not too keen on the sauce, because not a lot of people like this hoisin sauce, then I wouldn't make as much. But if people really like sauce, I'll make sure that there's enough to go around, because half a duck is quite a lot when you shred the meat. So as you can see, it's sort of thickening up a little bit, but I'll just add a little bit more water. Because also this sauce is really salty as well, so I think adding the water makes it less salty as well. Just dilutes it a little bit. Leave it until the duck is ready to be served. So now we're going to roast the duck while this is cooling down. So this is the duck. So I've just put it on and I'm going to grill it. I think grilling it's better than deep fried, because at home realistically deep frying it would be too much work and it wastes too much oil. So I'm just going to pop. Hello, so this is the finished product. So the brown is the sauce, so now I'm just going to cut it open to see if it's cooked. So yeah, as you can see on the inside, the meat is cooked. So just go ahead and just cut it up. Smells lovely. So I'm just going to debone the duck and then I'm going to go ahead and shred it. It's easier to get rid of the bone first. Just get as much meat off as possible. So if you have any family pets like dogs, they'll love this part. Or if, well, that is if you don't want to eat it yourself. My cat loves it too, but he's not in at the moment. I think I'll save it later for when he gets back. Okay. So this is the pancake, and you can warm this up either by microwaving it or steaming it quickly for about 5 minutes. I wouldn't overcook it because this will become too soft and it'll break easily when you're trying to wrap it. Or you can just have them cold as it is, and then you apply some sauce to the base of it, add some duck meat to it, and then you add the vegetables, so some cucumbers and some spring onions. So I'll go a bit lightly on the spring onions because it isn't too nice to have too much, because it can be very spicy. And then you just wrap that up and it's ready to eat. So now we're in the back garden and this is our cat. Sooty. He's just lounging in the back garden. They're trying to offer him some of the duck bone, but I think because it's so hot that he's not eating very much, so he didn't eat that. So I thought I'll film him sleeping, relaxing, in case any of you want to see that. So that was just a clip of Sooty sleeping and then suddenly getting up to groom himself. He does that a lot, he just suddenly jolts up and decides to groom himself. I did place the camera there. I walked away from the camera because I didn't want him to be conscious that I was there. So that's what he normally does all day, just sleep on the broken table at the bottom of the garden and just relaxes. And he doesn't go anywhere really. He hasn't really got much friends. None of them come round. He doesn't go to them either. But he's really cute. And yeah, that's my cat. In case any of you haven't seen him before, he has been in one other video with me, and that was the one where I was talking about the packed coffee, which I'll link below. I hope everyone liked this video with me teaching you how to make the duck. I just thought that would be a fun video to do, and if you like it, let me know. I can do some more of those. And I always like to include my cat in it because I thought this channel can also be for pets. I haven't done many videos on that, but I'm hoping to. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.